From Playground Poker Club in Kanawaki, Quebec, this is Poker Night in America. What's up, guys, and welcome to Poker Night Presents Party Poker Live at the Playground Poker Club in Montreal. We've got a brand new lineup for you tonight, and everyone is in for 10 grand at $25.50 with an optional straddle.
Straddle 100.
It's gonna look super good on TV.
This is easy, big blind, John.
What'd you have, John? 2 6s?
Action folds to John Duthie on the button, and we have a straddle in play.
Straddle 100, yeah.
Chartier straddling it up to $100 under the gun.
Okay.
250.
And John Duthie is going to make it $250 on the button with ace-5 offsuit.
09.
He doesn't remember, he doesn't know who you are. Of
course I do, yeah.
Just be polite, you know?
I'll have a look.
Call.
What's my range? Pretty wide.
And Duthie is going to make a pretty late call here.
You've got the home advantage.
6. Call.
Duthie, having none of it, thinks he might be up against a bluff. Going to call and look to take it away on some later streets.
Tap.
You float him there, John, and now you're going to try and nick it.
You know me too well.
Duthie bets 1,200 on the turn. He's essentially saying that he either has a jack or some kind of stronger king. Those hands aren't too likely. Chartier decides to call.
I like it.
6 pairs the board, and both players now have jacks and sixes with an ace kicker. Why settle for half, though, when you can go for the whole enchilada, and Duthie's firing the river 1,600.
Sam, just do this.
Yeah.
It's going to pass, yeah? Too late then.
Wow, John, you're a beast.
Duthie with a little power poker here out of the gate, showing these young guys what's up. Poker Night is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net and claim a free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
Well, no one had a jack then. If I jack
Matt
through,
Glantz looks down at pocket sevens, makes it 300 to go.
Poisson.
Could I get a cocktail?
Duthie looking to ride the hot streak. Ace-Jack just going to call. Wouldn't mind maybe seeing a 3-bet here against Matt's open, but call is also acceptable. Yong decides to take a flop as well in the small blind.
Okay.
Yes, 5 behind the king, guys.
Okay.
Now we got a pot.
5 what? 100 or 5,000?
5,000 behind.
Always good to let your opponents know how much you're playing. Jack 8-3, 2 clubs. Yong flops the nut flush draw.
500. Call.
You and me, eh?
Heads up. Call.
Duthie calls once again. The ace on the river improves both players' hands, but it's a much better card for Duthie, who now is top 2. Yong improves the top pair and bets 2,000, thinking it's likely good, but unfortunately, it is not.
All in.
Tough spot right out of the gate here for Rob Yong. Improve the top pair, try to get some value, and you hear the 2 words you just don't want to hear.
I don't think I'm winning.
Oh, yeah.
You might be.
I'll take,
Did he hit your ace on the river? Ace of clubs?
I have ace 10, yeah.
Ace 10 of clubs?
No, just ace.
Just ace 10?
Yeah. Is that winning?
What am I going to say?
no shot.
How can you have ace 10? You bet out on that board. If you don't have ace 10 of clubs, what could you possibly have? I think you've got 8-3. That's more like it.
Are you beating 8-3?
That's more like it. 8-3.
Are you beating 8-3?
Look at the board, man. Look. Two pair.
Call.
Ace jack.
Quick early double for Duthie. Making moves and the hot streak continues. Yong will rebuy though to get back into the action.
Straddle 100.
Straddle, John?
Matt Glantz straddles this to $100 under the gun. Yong wants to make it known, hey, I can stack any one of you at any point. Reloads to 50K.
You give me the 25.
I think if you miss the blind, you give it to the dealer. How about that?
And Elliot Smith wakes up with ace king here in the big blind.
I didn't see before.
Matt Glantz looks down at ace queen suited in the straddle and doesn't even debate playing.
I felt bad.
That is a
because I
very
said I didn't
conservative
see
play
before I
pre-flop.
straddled and put the straddle out. Now it looks bad if I play the hand. No, but it looks like I saw the hand before I straddled. But I straddled each time.
I got you.
We're taking a three-way flop after we get two calls. And if you've got ace king, this is your worst nightmare for flops. Middling board, connected, flush draw.
I'll tell him. I'll make sure.
I'll tell him. I like Pascal, but
If he slows up the
does
game,
have
we'll just get
you know,
rid of him.
This is some Hollywooding from Mike.
You know that's my board, don't you?
I'm gonna get there though. But all right, I fall.
Sure he's gonna.
Throw him in the muck.
Guys, you can't win by folding. You'll let me steal too much.
Welcome back to the Playground Poker Club, where Rob Yong is double straddling to take us back down to the action.
Yeah, Mike, Sam, Elliot.
Poker Night is brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal.
And then they'll start getting busy when they've realised
Mike's just
exactly.
surveying the situation.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have chips by then.
Then it becomes like a mathematical genius thing, you know. Really?
Ladies here for John Duthie. Looks down at pocket queens.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Oh, you re-raise it.
Yeah.
And the price of poker
Tilted, I was
is
calling
going up.
700.
$2,100 to
What
go.
more money did you, Sam?
Certainly on the small size for a re-raise. Yong reaching for chips. He's coming in for the call with the ace queen suited.
2,100.
Let's go, boys.
So you get in the middle of this?
Call.
How much
Well, he's in the middle of it.
100.
I love my hand.
Interesting. This is interesting.
Ace four deuce. Huge flop here for Chartier. Flops top pair and the nut flush draw.
Check.
And Duthie, despite having by far the best hand pre-flop,
17.
is drawing to only a single queen now on the flop. Discipline check fold here, though, from Duthie. And you know what? Honestly, Yong's hand in this spot is certainly under-repped. It looks like he has a weaker holding. When he checks on the flop, hard to imagine he has a hand as good as ace-queen. Offsuit 9 changes nothing. In fact, this is one of the most brick cards that we could even get. Basically, no hands have improved.
Check.
The board bricks off in a very safe way for Yong. He has to know his ace-queen is virtually always good and goes for some value to the tune of $5,000.
You look in pain.
You don't
I don't think I can fold.
You might have hit your 4.
Call.
See, ace-queen can be played, Matt. You want to add that one into your arsenal.
Sorry, I'm not after you. I'm after him. Apologies.
John Duthie bumps up to $300, and you might be asking yourself, why don't we know what he has?
been a sick
Well, the
hand.
answer is
Ace king.
he doesn't know what he has
king?
either.
Really?
You don't have to play every hand, Rob.
Not sure if Yong picked up on this, but he's re-raising with the king 9.
I could have got brutal from there. I would have got hurt.
Call.
I'll let you hang yourself. Careful, I don't want to see your hand.
And Duthie taking a flop still has not looked at his cards.
Very happy to put those.
Not a good flop for Yong, but when you're up against two random cards, you can't feel that bad.
1,500.
We still do not know what John Duthie has here.
You win that hand?
Now would be a pretty reasonable time to check,
Flatter with ace king.
but Duthie's a man of instinct. Sometimes you just have to call.
I would have
Who had this at?
I would have tried to peel a cutter, but
Six of hearts on the turn. Will Yong continue firing?
Check.
You checking or you check raising?
Now would be a nice spot for Duthie to go for a stab.
I check.
Check.
I know what he's like. Literally, I'll bet with a marginal hand and he'll just come straight back at me.
River Jack pairs the board. Yong has not improved. He still has just king high. But will he take a stab at the pot? And honestly, we don't even know if he has the best hand or not because we still do not know what John Duthie has, and it is the river.
Check.
Yong checks it over to Duthie,
3.5.
who bets 3,500. And Yong makes the call.
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Well, let's find out what you got, Duthie.
4
Okay, that's not good.
and a 3.
That's also not. I believe we have a term for that in the biz. It's called the nut low.
Wow.
Yong must have immediately picked up on the fact he didn't see his cards. Otherwise, there's no way you can make that call with king high. Pretty bold play to not look at your cards pre-flop. Don't know if we're going to see too much more of that. And Matt Glantz wakes up with the second best hand in No Limit Hold'em, pocket kings. Now, Duthie has seen his hand here, and it's not a particularly good one.
Raise 900.
It'll never fold.
Never.
Fucking hell.
He's coming after you.
Call.
You'll have to make. We'll have to get it heads up.
Yong cold calls the 3-bet with big lick.
Don't raise too much and scare us away. Oh, you really don't want to play this hand, do you?
He makes it 3,300 to go on a stack of 10,000. And now Matt Glantz has a tough spot. Does he ship quickly? Does he celebrate now? Does he celebrate later? He looks almost happy to put his money in. You can't feel good about that with the 9s.
6,500.
Oh no, you've got nothing. I'll fold as well.
Sorry, Duthie, but your ace-3 garbage has to get out of here. You too, Yong.
6.5.
Good luck, guys.
Just call or you all in?
I'm all in.
Okay.
Ace
I
king
think I'm
nine.
in right?
Kings against 9s. The classic flip. Good flop for Matt Glantz. Doesn't have a 9, but Lefrancois did pick up the backdoor diamonds. Not gonna matter on the turn 8. He's dead to a 9 only. Matt Glantz's kings hold up here against the pocket 9s of Lefrancois, and now he is up over $10,000 on the session. Matt Glantz doubles through with kings, and we'll be right back to poker night after this. Duthie straddles under the gun to $100, and Mike Dentale wakes up with pocket queens under the gun. Now we see some of the signature aggressive style from Dentale coming in with a limp into the pot. Yong, sensing weakness,
Raise.
raises to $400 with complete garbage 8-3 suited. Unfortunately, my friend, you have fallen into this man's trap.
Call that bluff.
Duthie makes the call in the big blind, and now
You know how bad
Mike has a great spot to raise.
Oh, no.
It's not.
He makes it 1,200 to go, and Yong has to realize now that this was a mistake.
You don't even know.
Well, apparently not. What do I know? Let's just take a flop, guys.
Our range is so wide.
Matt, I'm gonna get snapped off. They both called 1,200.
1,200. Mikey runs worse than anyone, so give him a break.
Matt needles Mike before the flop about how bad he runs, and then both of his opponents outflop him, including the 8-3 suited. That has to hurt. Action checks to Yong, who fires out a huge bet here, 3,500 to go. Stacks aren't too deep. He might decide he just has to go with it right here. Meanwhile, you can see the tilt setting in on Dentale's face.
Make it 9,000.
Raise 9,000. Fold.
I knows that hand.
He's
I
folding.
know it was 100%
He's
that
folding
hand.
as well.
And this is all Hollywood from Yong.
What have you got? 8, 9? Suited?
Not much. What can you have?
I could have flopped a set of 3s. I could have a straight draw.
I'm all in.
Wow.
All in.
Here we go,
Well, and
boys.
if it was a slow roll, you've got.
Big. Not flush draw. They both flop me dead.
Yeah,
You want to
okay.
put it, spread them in front of you?
You play with some you do.
Exactly. Great.
Nice hand.
No king.
Duthie now needs a jack, a king, or a running board pair to take this one down. Dead to now only a king.
Put a king down, go
He's
on.
got it out.
Put a king. If you can hit that, I can hit a king. Whoa, and I hit it there too. That's so sick.
Unlucky.
That is so sick.
Yong quickly back to even on the session, which reminds me of the proverbial saying, if at first you don't succeed, buy and buy in again.
Or with it.
Listen, John, I'm going to do you a favour, yeah?
Shut up.
No, I'm being straight with you.
It's very strange.
Literally.
There's a phrase in poker: never go broke with one pair. Yeah. Just remember that, okay?
He made 2 pair on the river, though.
I mean, how can he re-raise me on the flop? He's only getting called by better. I mean, like,
You didn't straddle?
You could have so much there.
Duthie rebuying, fresh 10K in play, getting his massage on,
200.
opening it up with the 6-4 offsuit, you know, classic John Duthie things.
such bad play. You know? Is everyone trying to put the change in?
Duthie made it 200, Dentale comes along with the 9-7 off. Yong, of course, getting in the mix with Jack-6 suited. We've got a lively table here. Elliot Smith also makes the call on the big blind with Queen-6 off.
I'm glad you guys invited me to this game now.
Queen 8-7, a little bit here for everyone.
That's a great expression. Look at it.
Shut up.
Look at the expression there.
500.
500. Call.
What the hell?
John bets out 500 with actually the worst hand of all 4 players.
I can't.
It feels so sick.
If people watch this, they'll go, God, thank God I'm here.
Turn to 10, giving Yong a flush. Everyone's stone dead. The question is, how much will they lose?
15.
1,500. Fold.
I'll give you some money back, yeah?
And Yong makes the call.
Call.
I feel bad.
No, you
Don't
don't.
make it too expensive on the river.
All right. I won't.
Weird river for Duthie now. He hits a straight, but it's the bottom end of one, and the flush is out there.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm not qualified to say what that was on the river. It looks like it might have been a bluff or value bet. I'm really not quite sure which.
Lesson number 4.
Oh my
When there's,
God. I just hate this guy so much.
when there's 3
Oh,
of
I
us,
have to work with him as well.
when there's 3 of the same colour on the board, it's called a
Stop
flush.
it.
And a
Stop
flush
it.
beats a straight.
Oh my God.
I'm straddle, yeah?
I understand why. I understand why it happened because
One more, Duthie back in action.
you know take a
It's all
long
nonsense.
time. And
It's
How much pain can this man take?
it's just not.
He's
good
going to have to slow it down a little bit. Duthie raising it up with King 9 to 300.
Fold.
Oh, I can't bear losing to Rob. I can't bear it.
Ace Queen offsuit here for Lefrancois,
Okay. Yeah, take.
and he makes it 1,100 to go.
1,100.
No rush.
Hit and run.
Duthie not going anywhere with the King 9 offsuit. I hope he's ready to pump the brakes because he's been playing pretty fast and pretty furious so far this session.
Yeah, it's just
Ace
under-
3 deuce, top pair second kicker for Lefrancois, and nada
700.
for Duthie. 700 to go. Duthie's having none of it. Now, he might think that was a good card, but sadly, he's only 8% to win, and his opponent is about to drive the value hammer into a stack. Even though Duthie has improved on the turn here, I think it would be a pretty solid play to fold.
Raise all in.
But what do I know? All in it is.
Try and win some money back
I call.
somewhere.
I call.
Nice hand.
Duthie is doing to money what Dentale does to t-shirts.
Oh, I was meant to outdraw you.
Aces.
John Duthie felt it again in a bad spot, and I feel like it's time for high tea and a breather because Jonathan is steaming. We'll be right back to count stacks after this. So far this session, our big winner is Rob Yong, coming in at plus $37,000. Matt Glantz also up $11,000. John Duthie down 30, our big loser, with a couple other people down $7,000 to $10,000. If you want more Poker Night, you can find us on social media, including Twitch and YouTube, where you can find full episodes, live streams, and exclusive content. Also, do not forget to download our free poker app. You and your friends can have your very own Poker Night, as well as a chance to win a seat in our show. Search for us in the App Store and download it today. For everyone here at Poker Night, I'm Doug Polk.
I limped, raised 3, called 3, 1200, snap, snap.
Listen,
And I was dead.
I can't think of a better flop.
Brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal and Sit and Go 2.0.
no, I'm being straight with you.